Hello, everyone. I'm just trying to gather up stuff on my table so that I've got it sorted out and can do a little journal page. My table's a mess. Of course, it's always a mess, but right now it's an even bigger mess. And I was just trying to gather the little odds and ends that are on the table so that maybe I can use those things to do a journal page. Not sure what all I've got, but hi, Lisa. I've been missing you too. Um, it's been so long since we got to talk. I hope you had a really good trip. I'm going to wait just a couple minutes. Let's see, maybe we need to bring this in a little bit. I have gathered stuff. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I'm going to try it out, see what happens. Did you stream this last week? I was so busy. Hi, Lisa, Alaska Lisa. Just saying, can't be chatting a lot, watching on iPad while working on computer. Okay, hon, that's fine. Um, I'm just glad you had fun, Lisa. Let me get this brought in some, zoomed in, zoom, 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 zoom. Is that gonna be big enough? Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Okay, did I just ask it or did I just think it? Did you stream this last week, Lisa, Texas Lisa? I no, you didn't. Okay, I didn't think I had missed anything, but it's been kind of a ride around here. So it's just been a little bit crazy. Um, so it's just been one of those weeks. You know how that goes? Sometimes we just have them. Anyway, so I have gathered up the mess that I found on my table. Don't know if it's going to work. Um, haven't got really a plan yet. But we did this last week, and I thought maybe I'd use it. If that's the case, I need to glue that down. Your things have been crazy there too. Yeah, I hope not too crazy. Um, poor Jeff has had a couple of days this week. I had to take mom out. Let me see. Was it Monday? I think it was. I don't remember which day it was. I think it was Tuesday. Had to take mom to a doctor's appointment. Um, and got back in the car after the appointment, and my car wouldn't start. So I think that was Monday. That was Monday. So I called Jeff, and he's getting the stuff together to bring and to see about getting the car started. And I tried it again, and it started. So I got mom dropped off, came home, blah blah blah. And Tuesday, Jeff is supposed to take the Jeep in. No, we Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday morning he's supposed to drop the Jeep off. Okay, so Tuesday morning he's supposed to drop the Jeep off, and I get up and take him, and my car starts just fine. Take him, get him to the Jeep dropped off because he's got to have some work done on it, and he's going to go back out afterwards in my car, and my car won't start again. So, we have a pickup truck too. So he goes to get the pickup truck out, and it's got half flat tires. So my car won't work. The pickup truck's got half flat tires. Takes the pickup truck, gets tire pressure fixed. Can't blow his own tires out because Brandon went to use the thing to do the tires, and it broke. It was just like that all day long for him Tuesday. And so then I said, well, I'm going to need to borrow your dad's little Kia. So he has to go over there later in the week. Well, the Kia won't start, so he has to deal with that. It has just been like that all week. So it's just one of those weeks. I found this in some stuff, so I'm thinking I might use it for something. Haven't decided exactly what yet. And it definitely doesn't go with this, so maybe not. This is kind of fun. That might be fun. Let's see what page we have that might be fun with those colors, with not with the pink. Hi, Sherry. Oh, my car issues are such a pain. Yeah, it is a pain. And the Jeep has got several things, but the big thing is we have to get, it needed some ball joints is what it was. And because it's a, it's kind of pieced together from this and that, that was one of the ball joints was bad when the guy went to put it on. It was just like that. But the Jeep, they got it put back together, but we've got to buy tires, and that's just one of those things that we knew about before we went on our last trip. And the guy said, just get them before we go on our next trip. So we're looking at that. If I went with the pink, that page is really cool. Maybe I should do the pink. I have pink there. That definitely doesn't work. Don't like that. That one's not bad. Don't know. Sherry, did I say hi? I'm not sure. I've said hello. I hope that I haven't missed somebody coming in. I'm just trying to find the end of this, so see what it looks like when I open it up. Well, that would be all right. Maybe we'll do something with this. Okay. Let's move this stuff out of the way. I got some pink and some turquoisey, and I got these two little things. I'm gonna need some words. Hugs right back. I don't know that this is a piece of deli wrap from a restaurant somewhere that we were at. I don't think that any of the words on there are going to be suitable, because I don't think allegations of fish stories par for the course at local events is really something I want to put in there. So I'll have to look for different words in a few minutes. Let's see what we can do with that. Though I need Clippy or two. Hi, Teresa. That's kind of flat. You know what? I know better than to try to fight with it that way. Why am I fighting with it that way? I don't know. Let's just do this like we usually do. There. There. Much better. Okay. I'm not sure what this probably was on a card or something. I pulled it off. It's I'm not sure if it's supposed to represent a map or if it's just something pretty. It's got shiny gold and pink and turquoise, which is kind of what those colors are. Excuse me. By the way, guys, Barbara won't be here today. Don't worry about her. She messaged me and told me she was, they have something big going at her church she had to be there for, so. At least I think that was what I read. I read it very quickly when I was doing other stuff, so I'm pretty sure that's what she said. Guess I'm gonna have to get scissors. I can't tear that tape today. Had a discussion with a friend this morning about the fact that I have a ton of washi tape and I almost never use it. So, needs to get used. I need to test it out first. Not sure I like it. Oh, good. Just so you know, it's going to get noisy. They're going to bring furniture in, I think. That's another thing going on in my life today. Hi, Joyce. I don't know that you can tell this is off, but this pink and that pink just don't go together good. This pink is just, that pink and that pink are fine. This pink is not, so we're not going to use that. So we have to see if we have some other kind of something that we want to put on there. Because it doesn't look like it was off on the, yeah, it doesn't look off. I'll be right back. Are you going to need me? Okay. All right. On the counter right there beside your hat. Okay. Better without the ribbon. Yeah, I didn't like the ribbon either. It just didn't, it doesn't go right. Not sure it's really what I like anyways, so it may need a little something, but I'm not finding, that's not bad. Feeling a little bit of crafty motivation. Yay! Yeah, it's hard when you don't have that motivation. It's okay. Well, I'm definitely going to leave these here, so I need to glue them down. I haven't had much in the way of crafty motivation, but we've been so busy since we got home. And honestly, it's so messy in here that it's hard to be motivated. I have made beads a few times. There again, it's still hard to be motivated. And we're having different weather all the time, and I think that's what's going on. Either that or it's allergies, but I've had a headache most of the week this week with the in my face, that kind of sinus type headache. I thought it was the weather. It's suddenly decided it's going to be cold here. Hi, Sharon. That tape was sticky where it stuck to itself for a while. Snowing there all day. Wow. Well, we're not getting that kind of cold, but it's been dropping really close to freezing. That was another thing we had to do this week, is to get the motorhome ready for that kind of weather. We don't have to do a lot because it doesn't freeze hard, but you got to make sure there's no water in the P-traps and stuff like that if you're not going to keep the heat on in it. So just been doing that. Um, okay, I kind of like this, but oh, I like it better down there. Huh. Okay. Lower is better than the middle. Yeah, I think it really. That's a little too low, I think. There. Thank you, Sherry. I gotta find words because until I find words, I don't know where I want to put everything. Maybe I don't want to put the words in that way either. So. This one says the problem with wishing was that it only worked with stars and flowers, and neither were at her disposal. Kind of like that. All I wanted was to plant poetry in broken places and watch flowers grow. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Sherry. Um, I like that kind of. Let's pull it out of there. You like the poetry one? Yes, I do too. That's the one I'm pulling out. Uh-oh, not stuff on the floor. Standard procedure. If I don't get this place cleaned up in this next year, that's I just it's starting to do that to me. Okay. Let's cut this out. Then we'll have to tear it and see what we can do. I wonder if we can tear it with this. Great minds and all that. Yes, I know. We just always seem to think alike. That's the good thing. Ugh. Okay. Yep. Everyone's on the same page today. Right, Lisa? Okay, getting hold of that may not happen. This is what happens when you don't have a thumbnail that you can rely on. Okay. There we go. Okay. You know, and at least I'm not very good with tweezers. These are so much easier for me to use than tweezers that I've just kept them over here. Um, for some reason, tweezers and I don't get along very well. These just work so much better for me. I'm thinking that that's kind of where I'm going to put it. I might put this up just a little bit more so that this has a little more room. And of course, I think we need to ink some stuff. Wonder what color we want to ink it with. Yeah, this is, oh, I've had these a long time. I would tell you Harbor Freight, but I don't know. They've got really long and really skinny, and there's no teeth. These don't have, and that's the thing. They may have been jewelry pliers, but because they have no teeth, you can use them on stuff. Ink with blue. Okay. That's kind of what I was thinking. Now I just have to find the right blue, because it's not really blue. It's kind of more turquoisey. Maybe forget me not. We'll have to try that. I don't think Garden Patina is right. Not in order, just as okay. None of those will be right. So we'll have to try those two and see what happens. Let's see. Here's a piece of cardstocky stuff. Okay. Well, I've lost my little handles. Oh, okay. I have got to get this thing fixed where I can get to everything. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Yes, thumbs would be greatly appreciated, y'all. Okay, this blue is called Forget Me Not. Let's see what it looks like on the pink. Kind of darky. I'm not sure I like that. Let's look at it on the white. I don't think that's right. I think we're going to try Garden Patina. See what happens. It's more turquoisey, which is kind of what the other colors are. I know y'all can't tell the difference on screen, but it is different. I think we're going with the Garden Patina, but let's try this one on the white. Yep. I need to get a re-inker for that one, that's for sure. I just needed a little tiny bit of another layer in that little cluster that I was making. So this little napkin with some paint on it is good. It's funny, I had a piece of pink paper in my trash bin because I don't usually do pink. There we go. Okay, let's see about gluing this all together. First, let's glue this down. For as long as it took me to do my page last week, this page is coming together really quick. Okay. There we go. Get better that way. Apparently, it's decided it's going to rain again. Okay. I suppose I should get out something heavier to put this heavier glue wise, but I think it'll hold in this book for now. I like to use something a little heavier when it's like a thick embellishment. This is a little piece of wood. So we just have to hold it there. That was fast. I think that, let's see, let's get rid of some of this mess. I got to put this back. I can get that to turn around. It's so messy over to my left. Thanks, Lisa. That I can't spin my spinny rack because I've made such a big old mess. So Just 1 second, guys. Okay. That's not important. Okay. Thanks, Lisa. I'm pleased. It's funny how those colors work just right with that stuff that was on the table. So, I think what I'm going to do is work a little bit on. Is this the one I punched last week? Yeah. Work a little bit on this. I got all the holes punched last week, so I think I'm going to work on the binding today, which means I have to cut thread for it. And I don't know if I explained this in the video when I did that, but there's a way to tell about how much thread you need because I put, let me get this off of here. I put the holes a 1/2 inch in. It takes about 1 inch to bind each page. So if you count the number of pages you have a rough idea of how much you need. So I just have to count 1, 2. Okay, there was 45, but guess what? I can't do that because I need a back cover and a front cover. Oh, phooey. So I need to make a back cover and a front cover. But there were 45. So if I write down that there were 45 pages, that would be 46 and 47. So 47 pages. Which means that I need 47 inches plus some because I never try to do it very short. And then that needs to be doubled. So if I went with I'd probably add at least 10 inches to this. Probably 60. I probably would make it 60 inches. And then it has to be doubled. 60 inches twice. Double. So at least I figured that out. Now I have to think whether or not I have what I need to make the covers because you need the back cover and you need the front cover before you start binding. Okay, Lisa. Let's see. I have. Those are things I'm going to put on. It's something to, this is, thought I might use that as part of the front. Let's pick these up because until I have those pages cut, I don't need that. These are 3-dimensional stickers, so they'd be okay on the front. Let's see what we can do with this. Well, that's not too bad. That'll be okay. And this road trip one is kind of cool. So I think maybe I'll use that. I'm not sure how this works. Oh, okay. I probably will not put it on as a 3-dimensional sticker though, because I don't, it's tag board. I don't really want it sticking up more than that. So we'll probably take this off. Yeah. Biggest thing is I'm going to have to go hunt up. Oh goody, there's some right there. That will work. Doesn't want to go back in the packaging. Of course, you know, that's the way it works. Okay, put that up there. We kind of have these. Let's get this thing off of here. There we go. That was some of that, what do you want to call it? 3-dimensional tape stuff. Okay. No, that wasn't good. Knock stuff on the floor again. This is too big to put in the in my paper cutter, so I'm just gonna have to try to cut it off a little bit and then go back. So I normally would have taken this out to the dining room and used a rotary cutter to do it, but since I don't want to get up and do that, get out all that stuff, I'm just going to do it this way. Those things really stick unless you want them to. Yes, that's right. If you didn't want it to stick, it would have slid right off there and not stayed on. But because I didn't want it to stick, yep, that's exactly what happens. Okay. Now we can use the paper cutter and cut it square and happy and all that good stuff. So, wait a minute. Which side did I cut? There we go. Sometimes the lines on this thing, when it gets close to over here, are not exact, and I have to be careful. Or not as exact as I want. That's what I should say. Well, that's interesting. Must have really not measured well. Huh, okay. Not a biggie. Okay. Now then. I think I have, what do you call that thing? A stencil that has tire tracks. Which, if I have that, then I think I would like to put that on there. So let's see what we can find. I make no guarantees. Well, if not, one of those tiny patterns might work. That one would probably work. I really thought I had some. That's interesting. By the way, I don't like this storage system for my stencils. Just so y'all know, it doesn't really work very well. At the same time, it's what I've got, and it's working, I guess, well enough. It just, they seem kind of hard to access. Ta-da! I did have some tire treads. No, maybe not. Maybe that's not tire treads. No, that's not tire treads. Huh, I just swore I had some tire treads. Let's look in the other place that we have stencils. Put this down. Okay. Pull this out. Oh, that was good. Made a mess. Probably because that mess had slid from everywhere else. Oh. Okay, I guess I don't have tire treads. I thought I did. I was thinking I had one that was tire treads. So since I can't find that, we'll just use something else. Not a big deal. I just had it in my head to use the tire treads. Yeah, it's better than nothing, but maybe we need to carve a tire tread stamp. Yeah, I don't know, because you know, how often do I actually want to use that? This crackle probably will look like road, so that would probably be okay, although I don't think I like that. Nope, I don't. So let's find something different. Yeah, it just doesn't work quite right. I haven't figured out what would work. If I figure out what will work, then great, but and it might be that I have a tire tread stamp. That may be what it is. It might not be a stencil. It might be a stamp. I'll be right back. Well, if it is, I can't find it. So I'll go back to my original plan. Okay. Let's get this back out again. I know I saw a couple that would probably work. I made comment that they would, these. Or was it this one? Might have been this one. Well, now I've knocked stuff over. Yeah, see, this just does not work very well. It's not like I don't have enough stuff to carve stamps, Lisa. I've got a whole bin full of stamps, stuff that erasers and stuff that I got. I'm thinking maybe this one. It was both of them that I made comment about? Okay. Well, I'm just kind of wanting some kind of background on it. So it has to be fairly light. Not too obnoxious. Let's see. I'm just testing colors. Just right now, it's just testing colors. See what I'm thinking about. I guess that would be okay. I'm not sure I like that, but that's... Do I have a gray? Yeah, I think so. I'm going to finish with this green and then I'll go back over it with something else because I'm not really happy with it. Which is fine because it's not very dark. I'm glad everybody's here today. I hope I've caught everybody and said hello to everyone that came in. Okay, we need to clean that stencil a little bit before I put my thing on it. Reach. What do you think? Well, it's over the green, so it's got a little bit of a green background too. Not sure that's the stencil I like though. Although I think that's about the best choice. Yeah. You like it? Okay, good. Because I think that's a little better to do the gray. It will be more neutral, but having the green behind it also kind of gives it a little bit less just white. Slipped. Okay. I'm trying to line the stencil up. Ha ha ha. Yeah, like that's happening today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. It's kind of like, okay, how does it go in there? There it is. And no one else is talking. Yeah, that's true. And I'm not talking very well today. My headache is kind of wearing on me. Alaska Lisa said she was working on something, so she was listening but not going to be able to chat. Okay, I'm pretty pleased with that. I think it needs edges like this, you know. Lisa's working on her reading journal. Did you get all the? You made the tabs the other day. Did you get all the tabs done, Lisa? Ah, okay. Okay, you see how that spot's really dark and I got a dark spot there? I need a few more dark spots in here. Just, I like, and I don't know that you guys can see it, but it's very subtly green in different places, which kind of adds to it. Kind of like that. But I think I want to add some, like, touch more dark spaces here and there. Okay. Yeah, that's getting there. Need another one over here. I think that would be very interesting too, Lisa. Now we used cochineal when I was at the retreat this spring? I think we did. I can't remember. Honestly, I can't remember. Now here's my thing about this. I need to Mod Podge this. Oh, I like that way. I think I like that way best. I've indigo dyed before, but not without help. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I know it's quite a process. Okay, so I'm going to glue those down, but then I have to Mod Podge the whole thing so that it stays good. So that's going to means I can't work on that today, which is fine. I've stuck my yarn in the indigo and cochineal dye bath, but I did not do the work to. Yeah, that's what I'm saying I've done before. Um, I've never done the work to get the indigo or the cochineal to be the dye. You know, it's. And I know that indigo takes quite a bit of work. So, okay, so I'm going to set that aside and I'm going to work on the back. And I think all I'm going to do to the back is just put this design on there and ink it, and then I'll do the Mod Podge for both of them at the same time. So I'm not stuck doing that. Okay. Okay. Oh, I did that really dark. Oh dear. Okay. Oh well, that's okay. I have a friend in Omaha that he does classes on indigo dyeing, but I never had the chance to take it. It was always just, just that timing didn't work right. Okay. Okay, let's see where they are. Here we go. That may have been the wrong green. That may be why it came out so much darker. I don't know. Okay, Lisa. See ya when you get back. Okay, so now we need the watering can, the gray. So, yeah, that got a lot more green than the last time, which is fine. I'm not upset by that. Okay, let's find where these are, though. Okay, right there. And like that. All right. So I guess I won't get to bind this until next weekend. But at least I realized I have to do that. I forgot all about the fronts and the backs. At least one of them is getting closer to done. Okay, there. I think. Where's the other one? This one. Yeah, the back one's a little more green. That's all right. I'm okay with that. So now I'm just going to put some Mod Podge on them. However, I haven't Mod Podged anything since I got home. So I don't have any water. So I have to go get water. I'll be right back. I just realized I got something today, the other day. I want to show y'all. I should have used it today, and I forgot. I'll be right back. I have to go get it from the living room. Miss Jamie sent me a Christmas card, but it's got the coolest stuff inside. So before I Mod Podge these and make my table all wet and yucky, I'm going to show you. Because I should have used it in my little book page today. At least something out of it. Isn't that pretty? Anyways, it has this cute little, you know, rose in the bell jar, Beauty and the Beast kind of thing. But these are what's really cool. And there's 5 of them. They're like fairy wings or dragonfly wings. I don't know where they came from, but they're really cool. So next week we'll have to do something that we use these for. Or this. I don't know what, but this one is, a couple of them are printed. The blue ones are printed, but they're very faint where you might not see them. Aren't they pretty? Anyhow, so I should have used them this week, but I didn't. I'll have to use them next week. Let's just leave them on the table, though, because then we'll remember. But I thought the card was really pretty, too. Those are from Tim Holtz? Oh, well, that tracks because, Jamie likes Tim Holtz paper dolls a lot, too. So thank you, Sharon. They're beautiful. They're exquisite. Oh, and you know what? This one kind of goes with my little pink ribbon where the other one didn't. I'll have to think of maybe get something specific out for those to use. But for now, I'm going to just put the Mod Podge on these. And they will probably take a couple of layers of Mod Podge. So I'll do that this week during the week. So I hope sometime, because I'd like to try to find this book next week. Kind of wanted to do it today, but forgot we need covers. Okay. The Mod Podge will usually level itself out pretty well, but I try to not get too much at one time because, then you end up with thick and thin stuff. There we go. So there we go. Okay, guys, I hate to do this so early, but my headache is just really bad in my face. So I'm going to go and I'm going to say bye, and I'll see you next Sunday for sure, as best I can. As you know how it goes. Life sometimes gets in the way with what we want to do, but I should be able to be here next Sunday. Anyways, guys, love you all. I hope you're having a good day and have a good week. Okay? Bye-bye. Oh, I can't turn it off. It doesn't want to turn off. There we go.